exposing the magic in silence, revealing the whispers of the night, where stories unfold under starlit skies. Imagine a man walking up from the horizon, riding a majestic wolf. In his hand, he holds an ancient book. As he approaches the campfire, he uses his magic to ignite it. He then sits by the fire, weaving tales of old and new, of realms unseen and wonders untold. As the night deepens, the world listens, spellbound, to the whispers of the night. This is the storyteller.
The year is 2147. 50 years have passed since the Splinter, a cataclysmic event that shattered the Earth, reshaping continents and rewriting the laws of nature. Gone are the familiar landscapes of old, replaced by a tapestry of mutated ecosystems and treacherous terrains. Where lush forests once stood, now rise colossal fungal forests, their bioluminescent canopies casting an eerie glow upon the fractured lands. Once bustling cities lie in ruins, consumed by ravenous vines and patrolled by creatures warped by the Splinter's chaotic energy. The air itself carries a strange shimmer, a constant reminder of the Splinter's enduring power. It is a world locked in a perpetual state of flux, where survival hinges on adaptation and a touch of luck. The remnants of humanity cling to existence in scattered pockets, adapting to the harsh realities of this new world. They are survivors, their spirits tempered by hardship and their bonds forged in the crucible of shared struggle. Lena, her name a whisper of the vast lake she called home before the Splinter, is a master of the waters. Her movements are fluid, her eyes reflecting the ever-changing sky above. Her knowledge of the mutated aquatic life, from the phosphorescent fish to the leviathans that lurked in the depths, is unparalleled. She can navigate the treacherous currents and submerged ruins with ease, her small, nimble raft a testament to her ingenuity.
The lake is my sanctuary, my refuge. I know its secrets, its dangers.
Kael, hardened by years spent navigating the treacherous canyons carved by the Splinter, is a study in contrasts. His weathered face bears the marks of a life lived on the edge, while his eyes hold an unexpected warmth. A skilled tracker and hunter, his knowledge of the land and its secrets is as deep as the canyons he calls home. He moves with a quiet grace, his steps barely disturbing the dust beneath his worn boots.
The canyons have taught me patience, and the land has given me wisdom.
Their paths, once separated by circumstance and the vast expanse of the fractured lands, have intertwined, drawn together by a shared will to survive and the unspoken understanding that blossoms between two souls who have witnessed the world shatter and rebuild itself. Dawn breaks over the fractured lands, painting the mutated sky in hues of violet and crimson. Lena, her face illuminated by the iridescent scales of a fish she caught before sunrise, prepares her meagre breakfast. She rations carefully, mindful of the unpredictable nature of their existence.
Every meal is a gift. We never know what tomorrow will bring.
Meanwhile, perched on a rocky crag overlooking their makeshift camp, Kael scans the horizon. His keen eyesight, honed by years of hunting in this unforgiving terrain, searches for any sign of danger, his hand resting reassuringly on the worn handle of his scavenged rifle.
The land speaks to those who listen. You just have to be patient.
Their days are a delicate dance between scavenging for sustenance and securing their safety. Lena, with her intimate knowledge of the mutated flora, gathers edible plants and fungi, their strange bioluminescent glow a stark contrast to the barren landscape. Kael, his movements almost soundless, hunts small mutated creatures, their flesh providing much-needed protein.
The wind carries a strange scent today.
Kael says, his voice roughened by dust and time. Lena, her fingers nimbly weaving a fishing net from salvaged fibres, pauses, her gaze meeting his across the crackling fire.
Strange in what way?
Metallic, sharp, like the storm clouds that gather before a tempest.
They share a look, a silent conversation passing between them. Lena knows the storms Kael speaks of, sudden, violent outbursts of the Splinter's lingering energy. They are as unpredictable as they are deadly. Later, As the sky bleeds into shades of orange and purple, they huddle close, sharing stories whispered like talismans against the encroaching darkness. Stories of the world before, fragments of memories kept alive in the heart of their shared solitude. Stories that remind them of the humanity that still flickers within, a beacon against the encroaching darkness. A guttural growl, low and rumbling, shatters the stillness of the night. Lena's hand instinctively flies to the sharpened bone knife at her hip, her eyes scanning the shadows beyond the reach of the firelight. Kael, his rifle already in hand, moves silently, his body a shadow melting into the darkness. The creature lunges, a grotesque mockery of a wolf, its fur matted and glowing with an unhealthy luminescence, its fangs bared in a silent snarl. Kael fires, the gunshot echoing through the canyons, a stark counterpoint to the creature's enraged howl. They fight back to back, their movements honed by countless encounters with the mutated predators of the fractured lands. Lena's knife flashes, drawing a line of fire across the creature's flank, while Kael's rifle barks again, the shot finding its mark. The tempest breaks shortly after, the sky unleashing a torrent of rain and lightning. They huddle together in the meagre shelter of a rocky overhang, the storm a symphony of chaos around them. Yet in the midst of the maelstrom, their shared struggle has forged a bond stronger than any storm, a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit.